Mature workers looking for jobs can explore some new programs being offered by Operation A.B.L.E of Greater Boston. One is a training program for weatherization and energy auditing. The other is training in computer software and customer relations. And joining us from Operation A.B.L.E are the managers for the two programs, Rose Holm and Ann Chase. Thank you both very much for being with us.
Nice to be with you.
I'll start with Rose Holm. You're doing the Green Buildings program. What does this involve?
Well, basically we train workers to become an energy auditor or office skills in a green company, and both, whether you're in the office track or the auditor track, you actually get certification. You get the Building Performance Institute Building Analyst certification as an energy auditor. For office workers, they would be going for the LEED certification for green associates, so that when you come out of the program, you basically would have some kind of certification that's recognized, whether nationally or globally.
I imagine if you're doing an energy audit, you need to use some technology and make sense out of it, right?
Yes, we cover building science and looking at a building as a whole, so that they will be studying combustion safety as well as energy efficiency measures.
And Chase, talk about the programs you have. These involve using different kinds of computer software. They might be pretty common for some people, but there are folks, I guess, who do need to catch up. You're teaching things like Microsoft Office, maybe?
Yes, we do. The Microsoft Office suite, which is composed of 4 major areas, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook, we do teach that. And we try and become up to date in terms of teaching the latest platform that's available. So our students are well versed to be able to compete in the workplace.
This is about not just working, but looking for a job too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both of the programs, I manage the Skills to Work program, Chris, and along with Rose's program, we spend significant amount of time preparing people to compete for jobs. Helping them develop the confidence, the communication capability, as well as the computer capacity to be able to apply online for jobs and write a reasonable resume that's going to help them get their foot in the door.
Well, if they do get a job, they would probably be using this kind of computer program, either Excel or Microsoft Word.
Mm-hmm. True. If you look at job descriptions that are available in the current marketplace in the greater metro area, you will see that many employers are looking for specific skills, and they'll talk about what the computer skills are. They'll also talk about the communication skills that are necessary. And occasionally they, depending upon what industry, a smaller employer may say, we'd like to have someone who can work on QuickBooks, which is doing bookkeeping on the computer. And part of the Skills to Work program provides an elective to be able to take QuickBooks so that someone who has been doing bookkeeping will be up to date and be able to compete for that particular job.
Rose, talk about the kinds of qualifications people probably need to take your program. Maybe you don't have to be all that well versed in anything, but what do people need exactly?
Well, basically, they do need to have command of the English language and math skills. So we're looking for at least an 8th grade level of English and math, because when you're studying airflow and building as a science, you basically are doing some scientific calculations. So, but anybody who has trades background, office support background, or customer service or sales will benefit from the additional piece that we train on, because that'll give them the added edge of getting into the green industry, exposing them to the type of terminology that's used and what kind of work is available out there. Because when you talk about green, it actually is very broad. It encompasses solar, wind, geothermal, energy efficiency, even the organic farm products and things like that. So, and sometimes somebody getting into the green industry would get very lost as to where they would look for work.
What about the availability of green jobs?
The availability in green jobs right now are in energy audits and as an energy auditor, but we also been seeing things coming through like recently I have a student in my class right now who was a videographer and there was a job posted for a green living TV that's going to get started, and so they're looking for people to work in that capacity, and so we're able to marry her past skills with the the new skills that she acquired through the Green Jobs program, and pursue that line of work.
And if anyone is interested in the Skills to Work program or even the program for beginners on computers, what's the best way for them to follow up on that?
It's very, very simple, Chris, and we would invite people to call our organization and come to a Tuesday afternoon briefing. Every week at 3 o'clock on Tuesday, we provide an information session so that people will learn firsthand about the programs that we offer, A.B.L.E Beginnings, Skills to Work, and the Renewable Energy Program. And we provide handout materials, staff are there to answer questions, and it really is a get acquainted time. And people come to get the information, and then they can make their informed decision about which program they believe they would like to apply for. But it's an information sharing session, and anyone is invited to attend.
Plus you have information online on your website?
Yes, we do. We have our website also.
It's operationable.net?
.net, that's right.
And Rose, what about your program? Is this the same place to go to for information?
Right, we do have the information session at the same time. So when they come in, they will find out about all of the programs that we have, and it's one of them.
Thank you both very much, Rose Hom and Ann Chase.
Thank you, Chris.
From Operation A.B.L.E. Up ahead, the report from Dorchester with Bill Forey.